Where am I?
The music room. Can't you read? Why are all of the paintings like they're all like those YouTube thumbnails where you're like you put like the red flash effect in eyes or whatever? Where did I get thrown to when I left that blue room? The scenery is so unexpected that I'm at a loss. This is a school. It's the music room of Yasogami High. I attended this school with my friends until recently. There's no mistaking it. We entered the TV together, so why am I here? No, that's not right.
No, wait. This has to be the TV world.
Yeah, you can tell by the background music. The graffiti on the ground, shoes placed like they're for some kind of ritual. The eerily shining eyes of the portraits on the walls. The more carefully I look, the more I realize that this place is not the real Yasogami High. It took you that long to figure it out, huh? Most of all, I sense no warmth from this place, like I always did from the students who would come and go from here. This is a fake. It's definitely not the school I attended. Chat, when you went to high school, when you were in your high school and all, did you feel warmth? Is that the feeling that you got when you were at your schools? As someone who was homeschooled asking for a friend? But what happened to turn the world inside the TV to this? On top of that, we entered the TV from our usual entrance, but I ended up in a completely different place.
This has never happened before.
I also realized that my friends aren't with me either. Did we somehow get separated? All right, everyone in chat is like, not the word I would use. I start to feel chills down my spine and look around.
Hello! Sorry for the wait!
Oh, it's my girlfriend!
Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami. The P-1 Grand Prix is about to begin. There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel.
What the?
Is that you, Rize? I shout out questions, but she doesn't answer. This is Rize Kujikawa, one of our friends on the investigation team that we couldn't contact. Does she not hear me? Or is she choosing not to respond? Yo, this track... Was this track in the original Persona 4? This music is bumping! Someone in chat tell me what this track is called. I want to look it up after stream. As I ask myself this, I hear different voices echoing as well. I look around in surprise. These voices, it's not just from one or two people. I see countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrance, everywhere I turn.
Huh?
May I have your attention, please? I, Rizette, will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
Is the General Teddy? The General must be Teddy. What's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? I think this is from Arena exclusively. I gotta find this on YouTube after this. Before I can think of any answers, Rize makes another announcement. And as if on cue, the monitor in the music room turns on. What appeared on it was Teddy. He was wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Rize and now Teddy? What are they doing?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P-1 Grand Prix!
Again, that's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Then, is Teddy really the one behind this insanity? Let's kill the bear! Let's kill the bear!
Teddy, what's going on here? We came to look for you and Rise and...
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time.
Wow, that's a really bold statement to make in a Persona game.
Less talk and more fighting. With the next challenger, come on down.
Teddy looks away and makes a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly bursts out from underneath me and robs me of any visibility. Is there someone behind that, or beyond that white curtain, rather? Eventually, my field of vision begins to clear. I keep my guard up, expecting anything. But who should appear but Yosuke? Though I hadn't expected to run into him like this, I'm relieved to see that he's safe. We're gonna have to, like, fight him or something. This is a fighting game. There aren't that many characters to fight, so I'm sure we've got to be, like, pit against each other in some way. Teddy did say something about a challenger just a moment ago. I recall that the P-1 Grand Prix that appeared on the Midnight Channel looked a lot like some kind of fighting competition. Wait, am I supposed to fight Yosuke now? That's not funny at all.
Great. They're expecting you and me to fight.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Starting that up already? I won't let you get all buddy-buddy with each other.
We had an entire year worth of a video game to be buddy-buddy. Narukami and Yosuke are literally best friends. They had a big Naruto Sasuke moment at the end of his social link.
These battles are fought to the death. Only the victor can proceed.
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
Yep, that's the end of the game right there. They all just decided not to fight. Dude, an hour and 10 minutes of reading some text and seeing some cool animations, totally worth 30 bucks. I look over at Yosuke, hoping that he would agree with me, but he doesn't appear interested in what I have to say.
Oh, really? I guess he should declare me the winner then.
Oh, here we go.
Yosuke? What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
That was not what I was expecting to hear. What's gotten into you, Yosuke? Do you have some reason to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continued to speak in a carefree manner and said something that I simply couldn't believe.
Oh, but is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
Nanako's here?
Oh my goodness, are they really gonna play up this sister complex thing?
Wait, really? You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
That can't be. I saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. And even then, Nanako can't enter the TV world on her own. Nanako can do whatever she wants. But she's in this world? I can't believe it for a moment. But what if it is true? Just coming into this world can tire a person out very quickly. On top of that, if someone who can't use a persona comes here, it can sometimes even be fatal.
Where is she? Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Whoa, what's gotten into you, partner? No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Nanako did come into this world once last year. It was not something any of us would have wanted to happen. That was the start of a whole chain of events, that if you answered one out of like a 3 out of 4 dialogue option wrong even once out of like 5 times in a row, you would get a bad ending and then have to reload. Remembering them is heart-wrenching even now. So why? No. Even then, it might be wrong for me to lash out at Yosuke for the way he's acting. Calm down, I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said was that he saw her with Teddy. Then, was Nanako brought here by Teddy if he's the leader of this tournament?
Yosuke, be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako's with Teddy?
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still with him. Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako-chan? It's no wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
The sense of wrongness that I've been feeling this whole time is getting even stronger. Yeah, you don't say. True, Yosuke may say some insensitive things, but mostly that's because he reads too much into a situation and acts out over it. He's not the type of guy to enjoy making hurtful remarks like this.
Yosuke, are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you. She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out. It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now.
Alright, so this, like, isn't actually Yosuke then. Okay.
You know how things went last year, after all.
Yosuke.
He's definitely not the Yosuke I know. Yosuke is my friend. He wouldn't be so callous as that. At least, I thought so up until now. He was the one who had to face the pain of losing someone he cared about when the murders first started last year. I can't hate him for accidentally mentioning someone who was dead, but the way he's acting, he's doing this on purpose. I silently draw my sword and face Yosuke. Oh, we have our weapons.
Draw your weapon. You'll get your fight.
What? Dude, what are you saying? You told me you let me win by default.
To be honest, I'd been thinking that this Yosuke before me was some kind of fake. I even wondered if something had happened to him and Yosuke's shadow had appeared again in this world. But this wrongness that I keep sensing is nothing like that. This probably is the real Yosuke. And the strangeness I feel is because these words really are coming out of the mouth of someone I never thought would say them.
I don't know if you're being controlled or if there's something else going on here. Either way, you must understand the best way to resolve the situation.
There's no way to tell if what I'm saying is getting through to him at all. But if I want to figure out what's going on, I'll just have to fall for this trap once.
Sorry, but I'm gonna go all out. No hard feelings.
I keep hitting X too fast because of the way I read dialogue. I'm sorry if I end up talking over the start of their sentences by mistake.
Huh? All that talk and you're gonna fight against your partner after all? Well, whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started. Ready?
Bookmark, sure. Am I actually gonna fight in this fighting game? Hey, date of birth unknown.
Finally.
Oh, I have to play the video game. Here we go, chat. Time to see how bad I am. What button does what? I don't know what's happening. Ah, there's a frog. I thought that there would be a tutorial. There is not. They probably expected you to do the practice thing before getting into the stuff. Hey, how do you combo in fighting games? Asking for a friend. Is that a grab? Oh, grab into a combo? Hello? Oh, he's mad. He's mad. He's mad. I don't know what's happening. How do you guard? How do you guard? What's going on? Ah! I'm getting comboed! That's right. Yosuke uses wind. I remember now. Hey, dude. Hey, I don't really know what Izanagi does, but he's here. He's hanging. I win! Classic button mashing. Yeah. Good job, B.
Amazing, Sensei! Keep that up and zoom on ahead!
I clicked like every button 47 times and I won.
Ahead? You're gonna continue with this? Teddy, about Nanako.
I don't want to spoil the surprise. If you want to find out, you'll have to get to me. And I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
The monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako. But he did seem to have been expecting me to ask about her. I don't want to think about it, but Nanako really may be here. The moment the monitor turned off, the students began to leave like waves in the receding tide. Okay. No, they don't look like students anymore. There's something inhuman, just taking the shape of students. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true forms were coming through. They look like silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Silhouette, good Naruto opening. Even so, I don't sense any hostility from them. Well, if they're not a threat and they're going away, there's no need to chase after them. Besides, there's something more important to do right now.
Yosuke, are you alright?
I walk towards where Yosuke lies collapsed on the ground and give him my hand to help him up.
Ow! Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
The same went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Yeah, you like turned into a tornado. You did some kind of ult. Yosuke grimaces in pain as he stands, but he doesn't seem to have suffered any severe injuries. That's good. I knew I couldn't risk going easy on him, so I was a little worried that I'd actually hurt him. But once we get a good look at each other, Yosuke's demeanor suddenly changes.
Anyway, that aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
What's this about nurses?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a straight face?
They really went hard on this bit, huh?
Is it such a crime to like nurses?
No, not really.
Wait a second.
I don't understand why he's suddenly angry, but he's not making any sense at all. I tell Yosuke to calm down and we go over what he thought had happened before the fight. We learn that our memories of what each of us had been saying didn't match up at all. According to Yosuke, it seems that I'd been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. Yosuke was so heated up over what I'd supposedly said that he almost went into graphic detail, but I stopped him before things went too far. I mean, really, it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened. That's what I'm saying. But thanks to our conversation after the battle, I've come to realize something. If we'd been hearing each other say things neither of us had been meaning to say, then...
Yosuke, let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
She is?
Yosuke is at a loss for words. Well, not actually, he said she is. Those are two words right there that he didn't have very lost at all. He had no idea what I was talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. If that's true, then what I heard Yosuke saying before the fight was something that Yosuke couldn't possibly have said. This only makes me more convinced that I have the right idea. What I had heard wasn't what Yosuke had meant to say. I don't know how, but something else had made Yosuke say those words even if he didn't know he was saying them. That reminds me, Teddy on the screen had said that I needed to get to him if I wanted to find out the truth. What's the Persona track that's like Reach Out for the Truth or whatever? That's the name of a Persona song, isn't it? Was that from 4 or 3? It was from 4, wasn't it? Like Reach Out for the Truth or something like that? I can't remember. Does that mean that Teddy has done this to us? Had done this to us? It is from 4,
Guess
I
there's
thought.
no choice but to keep going.
I wasn't expecting that to be voiced. It was from 4, I thought so. I know the titles of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Scramble music more because I listen to it a lot. I don't listen to a lot of 4 and 3 in my spare time. Nanako is good friends with Teddy. I don't want to imagine it happening, but if he wanted to kidnap her, it's certainly possible he could have. I want to go home at once and check to make sure she's okay, but I have no idea where I am. Even worse, Teddy holds the means of returning to the real world. There's no way out of here unless I find him on my own.
Taking off?
Yeah.
Well, be careful.
You're not gonna go together? Be careful, I'm worried about you, do your best. I sense a lot of emotions behind those words. He only said 2 of those, like, 8 words. Yes, I know that now I'm hearing the real Yosuke. I take Yosuke's cheering me on to heart and leave the music room. Why aren't you going together? Teddy had said that only the winner could go on in this tournament. Why are you listening to Teddy? I don't know exactly what that means, but it's probably not a lie. Probably! Yosuke understands that as well. That's why he's trusting me to sort it all out, lets me go without much talk. He's frustrated that he can't help me out. I could just be jumping to conclusions there. After all, Teddy did say that was the rule, but we don't have any proof either way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Huh, well, I might as well see what he meant by that. I stopped walking and turned back to Yosuke.
Oh, one last thing. About those nurses.
Ah, quit it already! Are you out of your mind again?
Yosuke turns bright red and rushes towards me, flailing wildly in an attempt to stop me from finishing. Okay. And... did he die? There's a painful sounding noise as he runs into something invisible and slowly slides to the floor. All right, real dick move there.
Ow. What is this?
So there's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
It looks like there's some force that prevents the loser from leaving the area where the fight took place. It's likely that every time one of these battles happens here, the winner will get sorted out this way. That's annoying.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
If Teddy really has kidnapped Nanako, there's no time to lose.
Don't use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, all right?
I turn away as Yosuke shouts at me. Not to worry, Yosuke, I give him a quick smile before leaving the area for real this time. At that moment, I feel a wave of disorientation crash over me. Words. This. I'm surprised that this is happening without warning, but it's not a threat. After all, I know this feeling all too well.